Hey, yo, happy 420, everybody. Look at all these motherfuckers in here.
What's up?
I haven't even sent a
What's up?
tweet out yet. Whoa, Gabriel. What's happening, brother? It's been a long Saturday.
It is.
uh, yeah, man, we kicked ass in baseball this morning. I'm
Yeah,
talking
I
like
saw. I
kicked
saw.
ass.
Great
Came from
job.
behind and won in the ninth, bottom of the ninth, home team.
That's what's up, my man. That's what's up.
Nice,
Walk
bro.
off,
Tell him good
walk
job
off
from the
double.
jungle.
Hell yeah, man! It's playoff season, so now I'm back, and I just bought ETH at $925, bro.
It's
Oh,
insane,
damn.
man.
I got a smile on my face. I'm like, holy shit, because I bought it at $9.95 this morning, and I was like, well, that felt good, and I like tweeted about it and everything, and then I
I'm
seen
I'm,
it at $9.25. I was like, no,
Wow.
I'm
I'm
doubling
hoping
down.
to hit this perfect long position.
I sold some sneakers, man.
Nice, nice.
Oh, thank God for all these sneakers. Remember all winter when I was like, "Oh, there's so many sneakers around me. I'm drowning in sneakers." Uh, I'm
Yeah, but
okay.
but
I'm
but
okay with all these sneakers, bro.
yeah, word.
They have not gone down in value at all. So good to hang on to. Hi guys. How's everybody doing?
They I'm waiting for a embroidery on a baseball hat now. I'm at the mall just sitting on a bench, burning
What are
time.
you at Lids, bro?
Did you just read my mind?
You said you were getting an embroidered baseball cap.
Over here in Newfoundland, Canada, I was thinking that Lidge didn't exist elsewhere. My sheltered little existence.
Did we just become best friends? Yep. You want to do karate in the
Yep.
basement? Yep. Or in the garage, I guess.
Yes.
No, like
What's
my
up?
my
What's up,
ten
Jungle
year old
Fam?
son, my 10-year-old son is into fitteds. Like that's how bad it's gotten.
Oh, word, word. Yeah, I'm getting the Mafia Rose done up on the hat now. I'm going to wear it to work tonight with a black dress shirt, red tie.
Let's
Try to look a
go,
little bit fancy. Well, repping.
bro. Thank you. We need to like talk more drip in Crow Fam. And once again, I will reiterate for the people that have not heard me say this yet. I will not stand for another picture of an IRL meetup of Crow Fam with some cargo shorts, Tivas, or hiking boots. These are not acceptable. We cannot be doing this and putting it out into the Twitter sphere, y'all. We gotta like step it up.
True, true. Should have a dress
Okay,
code, like
so what I'm
semi-formal.
hearing is when I meet you in person, you're going to provide me with sneakers to wear to get the picture that we put out on to the Twitter Spaces.
If you have enough, Thunder tokens for sure.
Oh, is that?
Proper thing.
No, Mafia. How did date night go? Or what were you up to last time? You were fired up last time we talked.
Oh, yeah, bro. I was cross-faded. I was after drinking a
Yeah, you were
pile
getting.
and then
Yep.
blazing a pile. And what was I doing that night? Man, the past week's been a blur. I've just been
You like one time you were like getting a haircut when you tapped in or something. It was like
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. I was too. It was a good time. I was over to a girlfriend's house, and there were three of the girls doing my hair for me. It was a good time. And then next time, I think I was playing Magic cards with a few of the boys.
yeah. See, you're always doing something different. I'm
Oh
following
yeah,
you.
man.
Following. I'm watching you.
Yeah, yeah. Variety is the spice of life. Diversity is the key to success. To some degree, you can't be too diverse. You got to specialize in some areas.
I like it. It's like we talk about diversification, and a lot of the times people think we're talking about just diversifying your token holdings. Like, don't just hold Bitcoin, but you got to diversify all of your asset holdings. And some of them, some are
That's
more liquid than others.
Absolutely right. And I'd also say you need to diversify the activities you partake in your life. For example, if you work from home and you never leave home unless you go to the grocery store to do essential activities, then the pool of people that you meet that could influence your life in a positive direction is going to be limited. So what I've done in my life is I've tried to almost model myself as Luffy or Goku from those popular animes, in that Luffy is aware that he's not complete by himself. He can't cook, he can't navigate, etc. And so I try to surround myself with people who fill in the gaps in my own character so that I can be stronger overall through the help of my friends.
Very smart. I'm glad you got that from anime. I'm happy anybody picks that up anywhere they can in life, because that's super smart, you know?
Oh, bro, it's key. I was at work the other night, so I'm a bartender and I'm always meeting people. There's a regular, he's a real estate fella, and he's doing what's he trying to do? He's setting it up to buy and sell houses with Bitcoin. So he's going to be one of the first people the first person on the island to do it, and one of the first people in Canada, if I'm not mistaken, to get that started. So, I mean, even little things like that, where I'm into cryptocurrency, it's cool to talk to somebody about that topic, and maybe down the road it could assist me. But if I was to just not have that job or not talk to new people, then that potential opportunity would never have arisen. So, moral of the story, get out there and meet people. It's key to success in life.
From TikTok and Instagram.
If you guys want to say congrats to Levi, he's right here next to me. So
good job, wild man.
Congrats, Levi.
He pitched 2 innings, bro, and won a playoffs game.
And got trucked.
Yeah. Making a play at the plate. This kid went head over heels.
Congratulations.
And did a backflip.
Did a backflip is the same as going head over heels. And then got up, went right back to the mound, bro.
That's dope. Good job.
That's my dude.
Little warrior.
Yo, he's a pitcher?
Yeah, both my kids are pitchers.
That's awesome. I was a pitcher. Bro, I threw 7 different junk pitches, man. I was like the Greg Maddux of my league. I didn't throw fast. Didn't need to. I could hit every corner of the plate with my slow ass fastball. But then I threw a slider,
That's a
changeup
pitch right there, the slow ass fastball. I know that.
Dude, but I could put it anywhere. Like my accuracy was insane. But then, I'd throw this, I'd do my wind up and I'd grunt when I threw. And I didn't do it every time, but I would do it like 5 or 6 times, and I'd throw my fastball.
That's for tennis, Doc. You got to save that for tennis.
I would throw my fastball 5 or 6 times with a heavy grunt, and then I'd throw my knuckleball. And I had a dude one time swing twice at my pitch. It's how slow that sucker came across. I asked the umpire, "Does that count as 2 strikes?" And he was like, "No." But but I love pitching. Say, "Welcome to the jungle." But no, pitching's awesome. I think that's so cool, man.
Yeah,
tell him to keep at it.
Too. My son is more of a
no.
Is more of an accuracy. Is more of an accuracy.
You're not playing with scissors.
Kind of like what you were saying. And then my daughter is just a power pitcher. Like, she is shorter than him, but for some reason throws like twice as much velocity.
It's crazy. And there's always going to be a place for a fast pitcher, and especially if you can throw a wicked changeup. Like,
that's what I
if you can't throw fast, throw junk and be accurate. If you can throw hard,
I teach her how to throw the timing off. We study all that stuff.
Good. I love it, dude. Dude, the reason I loved being a pitcher so much is because it was a mental battle. Like, you were in full mental control of the batter.
A lot of times it's just you're the entire offense. I mean, if you're doing it right, you're the entire offense.
Yeah.
Or defense.
I loved pitching so much. Anyway, listen, guys, I got to run. One of my Father's Day presents showed up, so I'm going to open it up and kind of hang with the fam for a bit.
How many presents are you getting, dude?
Well, I have 4 kids, and than my folks, and so I'm spoiled. But
Obviously.
and then I bought myself a Father's Day present. I got myself a Samsung smartwatch to go with my phone, so that I can keep track of my steps even more so now, since now I'm up to 147 miles since May 21st.
Oh, I was gonna ask you about that.
You were not.
What?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was the day. I think that yesterday I put in
You were at
7 miles.
128.
Yeah, yesterday I put in 7.29 miles, and let's
Pretty
see,
good.
since May 22nd, I'm up to 144 miles, averaging 4.8 miles a day.
I'll take it.
So I'm a busy dude.
Bro, what is Elder Carl wearing? What is this? What is this?
Yo, what up? Hey, first of all,
What?
happy Father's Day, everybody, including you, Doc. I know you're running
Yes,
up,
sir.
and Alpha and everybody else who's a dad that I don't know. This is a PA, so this is like Dawson, who's on our team, is like a simp for a PA. They're a pretty big ETH project. We've like collabed with them on like community events and stuff in the past, and I was able to. I don't know. I got a lot of shit to talk about today. Actually, stuff. Sorry. But Illuminati, so if you guys don't know Illuminati NFT, they turned out to be the ones behind Goblin Town. Like they were like undoxed devs, and so when they like doxed themselves,
It plummeted when they doxed themselves.
but Illuminati went up.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so Illuminati was like at a 0.1 ETH, and it went all the way up to like an ETH floor in like 30 minutes. So I was able to dump a couple of those, and then I souped one up since I'm going to be at a few of their events this week in NFT NYC. So that's one of the things I want to. Are we hooking up? Are we doing something next week? What are we doing?
Yeah, man, I'm planning to get there hopefully Monday night.
Okay.
God, I'm so jealous.
Is anyone else going? Do you know? Is anyone up here going?
Unfortunately am not, but I would
Up
love
here, truck
Oh, I
is
wish.
mobile. We can turn that thing around. Head to New York.
to. Well, hey, Carl, I was just about to jump off of here, buddy. It freaked me out. I heard your voice, and I looked on the speaker box, and I did not see you up there. And my mind is like,
I'm trying
my
to.
brain almost
Yeah,
exploded, bro.
I gotta.
Like,
It's all
I
right.
gotta
It's all
rep.
right, Doc.
I gotta rep.
yeah,
I gotta rep the PA
but
because I gotta start hanging out with the other. I gotta start bridging people over. So you gotta start
Yeah, man.
expanding
yeah,
over.
That's
no,
why
get
I'm
it done,
rocking.
man.
That's why I'm rocking the Heritage Collection right now, and a lot of us should be focusing on these ETH projects right now that are entirely affordable, including and up to Bored Apes and Mutants. So this is the time, yeah, man, and to link the communities,
But I'm gonna jet, guys. Carl,
See you
it's
there.
always a pleasure to see you, man. I wish I had more time, but I'll be. It's not like I don't talk to you enough, right?
You're
You're probably
good.
sick of me by now.
We're around. We're here.
All right. I love all your faces off. I'll catch you later.
You
Yeah.
too. Hey, but seriously, I want to talk fun stuff. But have you seen this shit that like Cronus Watchers posting about CrownFi? Anybody?
Yeah. So I didn't know anything about them, and the more I look into it, the worse I feel, because the majority of their posts are like 2 likes, 1 comment, or no comments, and then like 2 of their posts have 1,000 likes and 1,000 retweets. So it's an obvious paid shill situation, and blatant to the point where it just makes me stay away 100%. But these transactions that they're talking about are legit. So first of all, I don't understand why anybody put $1 million USDC into CrownFi. Like, what are you doing?
So there's so much to unwind here. So first, I'm gonna pin it if it's cool, because if anybody knows these guys, I'd like to get someone to get a hold of them because they're just blocking anyone who's trying. Or at least people should know not to mess with them until they start responding. But the more you know, lesson of the day: don't hot wallet stuff with all of your money on your hot wallet. Like I don't, or even like you said, I don't know that's a whole different can of worms. But like, that's a crazy situation. So I'm gonna pin it. I gotta find it. But
Yeah, and shout out Watcher for always being on that. You know, he lives up to it for sure. I found that boy. I brought him in here. I'm trying to keep him close. I don't know where he is today. We gotta get him in here.
No, this is Kronos Research. I don't know if does Watcher have something going on it too.
Oh,
No, it
Hajdan.
was Kronos Research.
Yeah. Him too. He's good. He's on and off.
Yeah, he is. And it's this one, like, because I had somebody in our Discord were like, hey, my brother or family member or something had a ton of money stolen from CrownFi. Do you know them? And I was like, I don't even know who the hell these people are. So I looked
thought it
and
was
I like
CrowFi at first, and I was like, shit, there's the death. There's the freaking death nail. But it wasn't.
Yeah.
So does anybody know these cats? Anybody? Please come up here. I don't even know anybody that knows them.
I learned about it from this, so I've never even seen it before.
But it's not the only situation like this either. There's all types of smaller platforms that are run by one or two people at the most. So, I don't know. It sounds ridiculous to say do your own research at this point, but go ahead.
Yeah. Well, this is another thing. I've been helping some. I'm not going to say who they are, but some projects, just like some random Discord stuff. Please, if you're running a Discord, like 2FA your shit, like, or if you're not, like, everybody should 2FA your stuff, your Discord, your Twitter. It's like, it's crazy to me how many people I'm talking to, and they're like, "Oh, I don't have 2FA set up." It's like
I feel like people are rushing their Discords a little bit, and I think that's a really dangerous thing to do. Like, you have a great idea, I get it. You got to have your Discord to have a community, but like, cover your ass, because the last thing you want to do is serve your entire community up to a hacker, and like, that's what you're asking for if you don't secure your Discord.
It takes you like
I can't even tell you how many Discords I've been invited to recently, where like it's just nothing, not even a like click the right emoji type shit.
It's like, this is what I always tell people. Like, I know the 2FA is annoying, and it's not even good enough, by the way, because there's ways around that, because Discord's security is pretty crappy to begin with. But like, you're going to put in months and months of work building up a project or a following or even just a community, even if you don't have a project, and you like you're like one bad click away from giving the keys to your name to somebody who's going to do something malicious with it, who's going to watch you, know when you're sleeping, know when you're not paying attention to your following and all that stuff, and then that's when they're going to post stuff, one bad link, one bad thing, and then you lose everything. And then in the meantime, you're also screwing over a ton of people. Like, it's a huge responsibility that people need to understand. So I just, something that like kind of shocked me this last couple of days as I was helping people. I'm like, please get your 2FA set up, everybody.
Zeus, how we doing, buddy?
Hey Alpha. Hey guys. Now that he was talking about safety, if you're going to go to an NY NFT, bring a burner cell phone, or like borrow someone else's cell phone. Don't bring the ones that have your wallets in it, just in case.
That is literally the best piece of advice this weekend. Like, I'm sure a lot of people are not following that advice and carrying a ridiculous amount of whatever, like maybe not dollar value, but the token amounts haven't changed and your NFTs haven't changed, and a lot of them are accessible through your phone. So yeah, be real about that stuff. Most of us are used to not leaving our houses this winter. I could have just made that up. That's me. What's up, Joe? Hey, Joey. No?
You
Might
know,
have stepped.
you got literal crickets going on in the background. By the way,
Oh my god! It's like I don't even hear them enough.
Did you call out my name because I was transferring through the
I
warp
did. I
of?
did. You notice you're the only one with your hand up too, right?
Yeah, I was traveling through the.
All right, I got you. You wait until you hit the next cell tower, and then you.
Dang, that rug was serious.
Yeah, he's driving.
I'm coming back up
Hey,
the hill. Am
Trump.
I back
I
yet?
like
Am I
this.
back yet?
Oh, there he is. He's over the hill. He's
There,
on the
there,
next cell
there me
tower.
am. I come back up. This is literally the roller coaster hill where I go up, I'm in signal. I go down, I'm out. I go up, I'm in signal. So no, I sent you the TikTok thing. The best thing to wear to NYC NFT, a cowboy hat. Stepping back.
Why? Because no one will try and like sit and swipe your.
They'd be
Give him
looking
a
at you
few
like,
straps.
just like the guys that walk into the car
I thought they're
sales
always trying. I
wearing.
thought they always try and rob the cowboy in Times Square. Isn't that?
Have you ever watched the movie Cowboy Way?
I was thinking of the other
Woody Har-
one with Dustin
Have you ever
Hoffman.
seen Clint Eastwood?
Yeah,
You
Dustin.
won't love
Exactly.
that fucker.
What was
You
that
watched
one called?
Simpsons.
With Dustin Hoffman and shit.
Hell, for that much,
Oh, it's such an
Crocodile
old movie.
Dundee. That's no knife.
Yeah,
This is a knife.
but this kid is like a legit cowboy. Comes up from Texas to New York City and meets up and lives with Dustin Hoffman. It's the movie where like, hey, I'm walking here. That's where that comes from. Is that movie? Drugstore Cowboy? No,
There's a couple times.
that's a different movie.
Peace and happiness.
I'll figure
Hug
it
your
out.
fathers.
I'll let you know.
You wouldn't be here if it
Or
wasn't
I
for
should make
them.
a concept out of it. True. Thank you. All Mac, what's goody?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
All right, all right.
Hey, I got three things. The last one's gonna be a question. Dude, I was up late last night, right? And I think it was last night. I get days confused now these days, but that dude Donald down there, and as a listener, bro, I heard him jam out, bro, and sing. Bro, that shit is tight, bro. If y'all don't know, that dude right there is a musician for real, bro. So a big shout out to Donald. Um, Another thing that's coming out, the Puss X.
Donald? Why has he never performed in here?
Well,
What is going on,
yeah,
Donald? Wait a second.
yeah, for sure. Bring that dude up.
Oh well, I gotta follow
Yeah,
him.
it's,
Here we
it's
go.
worth it, bro. I promise, bro. That he spit out some jams, bro. Yeah, it's funny too. It's like funny. Yeah, it's tight, bro. I love it. But let me get through it real quick, bro. One more thing. The Puss X, that crazy art. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. The Puss X. Those are minting in about 20 hours on Chronos Bay. And then the last thing I got is Zoo NFT. I'm wondering if since you're up here, I wanted to ask you like, is that buy one get your 100 crow back? Is that still going on or is that too late?
Yeah, it's going on for about 3 more days.
Let's go.
Yo, that deal is dope. I've been hitting that deal hard. That shit is fire.
Hell yeah, bro. And definitely get in contact with Donald. Donald, huge shout out, bro. I loved it, bro. I loved it. I fucking loved it.
I appreciate that, Almac. And I do believe that I did play in here. You may not have been the host at the time, but I have quite a few people following me in
Well, then
this
I
room.
wouldn't know who the was hosting Donald when you were in the jungle.
All right. So I am actually building a house as we speak. I got the inside scoop from Hitty,
and he told me to come and check out this room. So I would love to play you guys a song, but then I have to get back into the mud and start digging. So what I do, just a little bit about myself before I play. I'm a Canadian father of three. I write parody music, and I love crypto. So I've started writing parodies that have crypto and NFTs and everything inside of them. So this is one that seems to be going over well with everyone. And I see a hand. Did you want to talk before I play, Murphile?
Murphile.
No, baby. No, absolutely not. Perform.
All right, here we go. So this is called She Rugged Me. Met a girl in Decentraland. I aped in, found out firsthand. I fell for a PFP, and now I'm minting on OpenSea. Is it a trap? Is she trying to deceive? She turned my heart into an NFT. When she said she was decentralized, well then I knew that it was one big lie. She fucking rugged me. She fucking rugged me. I tried to talk, but my voice sounds like it's in the blockchain. Fucking rugging again. She was rare and I had to call it. Now I'm trapped in her hot wallet. She's calm and infinitely cool. Used me to exit her liquidity pool. She fucking rugged me. She fucking rugged me. That's my story, as you see. Please be careful when you use Web3. Be secure, protect your seeds. Don't be a crypto fool like me. She fucking rugged me.
Sorry, Nat. Thank you, Donald. That was amazing.
That was awesome,
That was
bro.
great.
Thank you very much.
Bro, I told you. I told y'all, man. I told y'all. Thank you, Donald, for coming up here. Thank you.
Great on. Thanks, Almac, for the great words. And I am actually a FUD snake holder, and I actually picked up 2 eggs today as well.
Hey, let's go.
I'm gonna be hanging out a lot more.
I hope so, bro. That is too good to pass up. Murph, now what? Now what can we say?
Yeah, what the hell? Like, first of all, I need
You
you to
should have
upload
gone
that
first,
to.
bro. You should have gone first.
I need him to upload that to YouTube, right? So I gotta listen to that
Well,
on the
you're
daily.
in luck because these shows of ours get uploaded to YouTube by our friend
No,
CK.
yeah, I knew that. I piped him into the Discord. So
I was saying
a
it for the
couple
listeners.
things.
I know you.
Oh
will,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh sorry. So yeah. So shit. Sorry, Nat. The speaking of Discord, like if anybody's in the Smoking Gorillas Discord, I need help, y'all. Like I can only defend the Island Thunder for so much. Like, so this little game they got going on, I finally figured out.
I was worried about this. I was worried about this.
I figured out the rules finally,
Is
right?
Truck
So
saying sushi? Did he just tap in to say sushi?
yeah, of
Because
course he did.
again, I knew this was about to happen. Like, everyone in the jungle gets a sushi gang, right? To the point where they sent me one, so I would have one too. And then they're all running spaces like sushi gang, everything sushi gang, and I'm like, all right, cool. We're
Yeah,
gonna,
Leroy did me the
we're gonna
same way, right? Leroy did me the same way. He was like, "Hey, give me your aux. I'm sending you a fucking sushi gang." I was like, "Sweet."
all right. So
So
we're all jungle
Smoking
sushi
Gorillas
gang.
calls me out today. He calls me out in Discord. He fucking pings me. He's like, "Yo, y'all are your channel's getting ate up or whatever." I'm the only one in there. So in our channel, you have the ability if you claim the Island Thunder gang or whatever, you have the ability to delete attacks. But then I guess you get points for attacking other channels, but you can't do both, right? I tried to do both and I'm just not quick enough, I guess. So But I cleaned us up today. Maybe we're not on fire and dying.
All right. This is all hands on deck. Zeus, we got enough crickets live and direct here from the vineyard. It's better than the cicadas that were in the background from whoever. That sounded like goddamn rattlesnakes the other day. Like that was creepy. It's not that bad. Like I literally don't hear it. Oh, I missed it, Donald. But you know what? Your performance was flawless. Like, didn't rug once. The irony is not lost on me.
That's amazing. And I say that all the time as I play a song about rugs, and it's the only one that doesn't rug because it is live. Murphile, I think you may be in luck. I have been chatting with a couple of very hilarious and talented animators, and I have a feeling that we're going to be putting that out on YouTube because I can't just mint it on the blockchain because of the copyrights, but I can put a video out on YouTube. So I am in works, and I am chatting with some people. And I'm excited to get it out as well. I want everyone to hear it because I think it's hilarious. You can tell that I laugh while I'm playing it. So if I'm laughing while I'm playing it, I'm hoping that I'm making people laugh that are listening to it. So I appreciate all you guys. But I also want to thank everyone that holds spaces because without you guys holding spaces, I wouldn't have the platform to come around and show my wares. So Alpha, thank you very much. And the Crow fam and everybody like that, thanks for hanging out. And I do have to get back to work. I got a house to build. But when I see you guys from now on, I will be jumping in and hopefully I'll have a new song to play for you guys next time.
Awesome. Yeah, man, because I can't even tell you how much the Web3 community eats this stuff up. We haven't heard a track like that since Metagirl, and that was way back in January or February.
I wrote a response to that. I'm just trying to get the nerve to go on TikTok because I'm a little bit older, so I'd kind of look kind of weird. But I do have a whole bunch of things up my sleeve, and I'm hopefully going to be getting them out and on the blockchain as soon as possible.
Cool, man. If you go to TikTok, I will go to TikTok. I'm old as well. We all should go to TikTok. Morpheus, you're old enough for TikTok, right?
What is TikTok?
Wow,
What is
TikTok. I don't even have an account there. My nephew has posted me playing guitar on TikTok, but I haven't watched it even. So yeah, I got inspired by you, Donald. Maybe I can play a song for you guys also.
I was gonna say, remember when you used to sing to us?
Well, have I done that before? I must have been shitty drunk.
You were a little bit. It was a while ago.
I played first time I can remember at least on Ramon's Crunch Space the other day, and well, it's not very crypto related, but some bits and pieces. It's a song called "I Can't Find My Shoes." So let's go. Yes, I'm growing old. I cannot hear the phone, and I'm lying in bed, and I can't get no rest. And I guess that's just the way things are now. And as I'm getting up, coffee and crow in my cup, there's a bright looking day. Well, there's usual one thing in the way. I can't find my shoe, and it's all thanks to you. You savagely raggedy tragedy of a dog. I think I might trade you in for a hog. Well, no one's a winner here. There's no chicken dinner, sir. You ate up my shoe. Now go to hell with you. Tell me, where can I find my newest shoe? I must have bought at least 100 pairs of shoes. Well, I guess you could say that I paid my dues. inches. Every time I come home, can't see them there. It's almost like they vanished straight into the air. And wouldn't you know it, my newest pair are gone. And I know you're my pet, but we're going to the vet. I think it's a hard thing to do. I tell you, it's not a matter of not loving you. With a tear in my eye, come home to find something just isn't right. And I remember that I hid my shoes out of sight. No one's a winner here, no chicken dinner, sir. Made my shoe, and it's all thanks to you. I guess I'll see you in hell someday. Thank you.
Beautiful, haunting, and just really on the nose there, bro. To all the pet lovers, I know you can really feel that one deep down. Murph, my
That was
dog.
awesome. Thank you. I'm going to
Now I
take off. I'll
remember.
see you guys soon.
Peace,
Okay,
Tom.
buddy. I remember what I was gonna say now. It was that address. I found the burn address. I got a hold of Colonel's Research, and he gave me the 0x0000 address, and
Bro.
I've confirmed it on Colonel's scan.
Yeah, did you take a look at it? And did you see who's been sending all the crow there recently? Shout
No, I
out.
haven't. 215
Shout out our daddy, CDC. They've burned a whole bunch of crow in the past 48 hours. Sometimes I
sweet.
forget that they are not done. They are not done with the burn. And I think that's a big reason why crow's been holding over 10 cents while everything else has been fucking plummeting.
Another thing I'd like to mention about this morning, actually, that big Bitcoin sell-off, all those leveraged positions. To all of you, that's probably gonna continue. So I watched a good video today from
Leverage
Money
is a
ZG.
bitch, dude. This is
It
just
really
like
is.
dominoes after dominoes. It just doesn't stop.
Well, the guy James from Money ZG, he verified that it's mostly from Bitcoin miners because the price of Bitcoin has dropped so low that the miners are actually having to sell some of their Bitcoin just to pay for the energy to mine the Bitcoin.
Well, I read that it was under energy cost, that it had crossed a threshold where Bitcoin is
Right.
actually below the cost of mining it.
That's what I'm saying. So now they're forced to sell in order to pay for sell Bitcoin to pay for the energy to mine Bitcoin. So that's a downward.
I got you. The miners are selling their reserve Bitcoin.
Right, to pay for the energy to mine future Bitcoin. So that's not good at all. That's very, very bad. But so we're going to continue to see this downtrend. But he also points out that he shows a nice little chart that we are below the point of bounce off, right? So we should start seeing the price of Bitcoin gradually go back up, and
right,
the price
it's under the price where like the majority of people say they will buy it.
Right, that crazy line, and then also it's highly coordinated with the price of oil, and we're just starting to see a drop in oil price because the drop in oil price means that a recession is near or like happening right now. So as a recession comes out of it, the price of oil goes down. As a recession goes into it, the price of oil goes up. So we're starting to see a small dip in the price of oil. So, it looks good. That's good sign.
We really got hit with a trifecta of gut shots. Starting with Terra Luna, and Hopefully,
He
ending with
ends the
this.
video. He ends the video with he's never seen the macro factors at this level before, so it's all speculation.
Yeah, I mean, the fear index was at like 6 2 weeks ago. Oh man, we're back on this. Joe, what's up, buddy? Oh,
Sorry, did I raise my
Joe,
hand again?
your hot mic.
his mic. No, your mic's on though. I thought he wanted to say something, man.
Pinned it to the top. I'm dropping out. I literally am going to be in the middle of a valley, and I have absolutely zero service. I'm going to chop it up with my dad, go get some dinner, help him with some chores, do the family thing. Peace and happiness, everyone. Catch you next time.
Oh, this is your load. All right. Yes, sir. Good for you.
Yo, what
Oh,
up,
and
Alpha?
1 second before you go into that, we've talked about Zoo NFT, right? I did want to mention, like I did that too, but like 450 crow, because if you got whitelisted, 450 crow will get you like 8 NFTs if you like recycle the refunds back into it. It's pretty great deal. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, yeah, you gotta compound that. You gotta compound those Zoo NFTs. Dragons, what's up, bro?
I was just saying, what's up, brother? It's a nice day where I'm at. Just joining in on the jungle, saying what's up.
Yeah, it is a nice day. I've been having a great day. Lords of Crow. Lords of Crow.
Lords of
What's
Crow.
good?
What's good?
Hey, how do I sound? I'm in my car right now, so do I sound good?
Lovely.
Lovely.
All right, awesome. I was actually just going to backtrack a little bit. I kind of directed towards Nat if she's in here. It makes me laugh literally every time one of us curses and we're like, "Oh, sorry, Nat." Like in mid sentence, like it's just become part of the sentence now.
It's cool, right? It's like part of our Crow fam
lore at this point.
Exactly. You're just talking along. You're like, "Oh, sorry, Nat," and then you just keep going. And then I was going to say, Morpheus, if you're having an issue finding shoes, I've heard some stories about some gnomes, and we do have some crow gnomes down there, so I'd keep an eye on them.
Yeah, maybe they can find me some new wooden shoes. Actually, my father wore those wooden shoes. I'm not sure what they're called, but I think they are a national shoe in Holland or something.
I think they're our national shoe. Bro, if you ever get over the wooden shoe fetish, you should hit up Crow Kicks for like that real.
For real. I'm like the one who buys one pair of shoes for 3 years and then never changes. So I remember you said, don't wear the same shoes every day in and day out. And I'm like, okay, I'm walking barefoot sometimes. So, yeah.
Hey, as long as you switch it up, you gotta let those shoes breathe.
Or if you really want, you just go mint a Thunder token and talk to Alpha.
Well, I got a Thunder token, but on ETH, not yet.
Well, there's a bridge that we've been building, and the key to this bridge is you get 7 Thunder tokens, and you cash in 6 of them for an ETH banner. And ETH banners, my guy, are sneakers for life, bro. Mystery boxes.
What? How am I not knowing this
How did
before
you not
now?
know that? I've been leaking it. It's like IRS bullshit. We can't really say like, oh, do this and we'll give you this, but like that's the word.
Yeah, okay, I'm about 4 or 5 short, and my sister is not getting a Thunder token straight away.
We got plenty of time for that. Yeah, man, I put out a tweet yesterday because there's like 13 wallets that are within 3 or 4 tokens of being at 7, and there's only 100 left. So if you do the math, like half of those tokens would be going to people getting their banners. and that's only 13 people. Murph, what's up?
Hey, you want to work that out now? How you want to do it?
Yeah.
Still thinking about it.
We'll have them send it to the Island Thunder wallet, the 6A82 wallet, and then we will verify that way, and then send those 6 to the Burn wallet. This is going to drastically reduce the supply of Thunder tokens.
It really is. I like it. I really like the idea. And I noticed Lucky Nat is not here today. So hopefully she'll listen back. But my wife told me to tell her that she is corrupted because she is now wishing us happy 420s. Like, so she's got the meta contact
Your wife
buzz.
picked up on that, bro. I purposefully don't say anything when she does that, and I just like glow from the inside like a Care Bear. And I'm just like,
right. I know. She was like, she's got a meta contact buzz.
every time she says it, I'm like, oh my god, please do it again in an hour, please. It's good stuff. That's why we miss her when she's not here, bro. And we try and keep it cool as if she was. Hence the sorry Nat euphemism.
It was funny. She comes into the Discord yesterday and she's verifying her ETH token. I put it out in the announcements. If you have an ETH token, I know you got airdropped the Chronos token. You don't have to verify there. So, but she verifies the ETH token, and then she goes, okay, now I'm going to go to the other channel. And it's okay, Nat, I got you. Right. And so she posted it, and I guess she flipped to the next channel. So she posted it in the Chronos channel. And I was like, Nat, you're squared away. Like, I already knew you were an ETH holder before you even posted it. She's been having the role, right? And she goes, how did you know it was me? And I was like, well, thinking to myself, you're like one of 3 women in the Discord. Number 1. Number 2, like, Nat, I've seen the inside of your wallet. So, like, I know it's you. Come on.
I've seen the inside of your wallet, lady.
Yeah, and then she goes, oh yeah, that's right.
I know you. Yeah, it's funny. These like Web3 communities, we know each other pretty well because we do. We can look in each other's wallets at any time. Like, it's a very open community when you live in a really decentralized way.
Yeah, it was just funny. I was sitting there laughing the whole time, telling my wife about it. That's when she told me to tell her. She goes, yeah, and you let her know that she's
that's the power
meta
of the
content.
mycelium. That's the power of the mycelium right there, Murph. If you can get Nat to wish everybody 420 on the daily,
right. No.
That's because we're all linked neurologically at this point. And tweet out the room, y'all. Don't forget to spread the mycelium. That is like literally the point of all this.
Tweet out. You're gonna jump right back on it in this bear market, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. We're going right back to square one, man. Like,
I'm so excited. I
don't see any other way to approach it.
This is the time when millionaires are going to be made. Like, I love this time.
Yeah, because now I get to do it all over again, but with all you guys. Because, like, I've been here before. I been bought Crow under 10 cents. And it kind of sucked to meet all you afterwards. Because remember how hard it was at first when I was talking, oh, I made so much money off of VVS. And then other people, like, went and invested in it on the way down. Because they were, like, in here but didn't understand what we were talking about.
Yeah, but the way down started on like day 2.
Yeah. Like, that's where we started off. But now we get to start off at 10 cents and build it back up together.
And on the way back up, everybody, please don't use leverage.
Please keep your hands inside the vehicle. Don't tell your seed phrase to anybody. And take profits this time. That's the important part.
Can you elaborate on what profits
What are these prophets you speak of?
Mythical creatures on the blockchain.
Here's the simplest breakdown, right? Let's say Crow's at 10 cents. Oh, Crow's at 10 cents. So buy a bunch of it. And then when Crow is at 50 cents, you sell 20%, stable it out. USDC, don't even test the tether situation. Like, really. We've been here before. You remember Luna? Remember Terra? This is Tether. Don't touch it. Something's going on over there. But we're doing really good with Crypto.com, man. I wasn't wrong about this shit. Like, Chris, yes. Is he boring? Yes. Was Joe too boring? Yes. Did it him? Yes. Is CZ boring? Yes. Does he, like, not own a house or a car? Yes. Are these positive things? Yes. In a bear market, even more. Look at where Binance is. Hiring 2,000 people right now when everybody else is firing. Is it because he doesn't own a house or a car? Not directly, but that's the mentality of the structure over there. Now, what's the closest thing to Binance? Crypto.com. What are we doing differently? Better with regulations, better with putting the cart behind the horse, and less exposure. Look at this. We got zero exposure to Three Arrow Capital. We had zero exposure to Terra Luna. We got zero exposure to Celsius. I don't think we could have picked a better boat or a better horse.
Super agree with that.
Like, yeah, we're good. We've been good.
Yeah, but the hedging we got is they bought the fucking Lakers stadium. Like,
and that's what CZ was rubbing in our face yesterday or the day before with that tweet. Like, oh, was it difficult to not sign sponsorships and like he might have said naming stadiums. I think he did. There's a lot of shots back
in a bear market.
Like what?
But the truth of the matter is, CZ is hiring and Chris is firing. But I still think we're in a better position. I don't know why they fired Joe. I don't think they're downsizing the NFT department. I think they might have been rethinking their approach. And I think a lot of us have been saying this the whole time. Like, hey, you got a lot of opportunity here and you're not taking all of it. Maybe someone a little more aggressive. Lords Crow, what do you think?
I think at least we're doing better than Coinbase's NFTs.
Oh. Yeah, but I mean, like, Coinbase NFTs, we don't want them to be the bar. That was a dud.
That's true. They spent, like, how much money on that department, and that's been, like, barely touched.
It's because they don't have their own chain. You know, it's just Coinbase. Like, it's just ETH, right? Like, we have our own chain. We have our own ecosystem.
And it's evident, right? Like, even down to the burning that's been going on. Like, this is where that balance of the centralized side, the Crypto.com side, and the Chrono side is really starting to show. And if MMF can really, like, turn up the heat here and break away from all this downward action, like, we're fucking cooking with gas, man.
Oh yeah, man, they're not going anywhere. They're just getting stronger. We're just building. And that's the thing, you know, just hold on tight, just build what we can build here, and then the next bull comes around, and then we're in a really, really good place to just take off, right?
That's how I feel.
I have to say it's been really exciting being able to actually talk back and forth with Utan lately from MMF. for
Yeah,
ideas.
enlighten us, bro. What were the conversations about?
Oh. Well, the thing I shared earlier that was posted up, we just added. I pushed hard for this because I wanted to figure out. Like I've always wanted to be able to provide use cases for the coins and MMF's ecosystem because ultimately, to me, the burrow is home. So I'm always roughly compounding back into that, and then I'm in a little bit of other stuff I like. And so I've always been. We always like hear people complain about the lack of use cases and stuff, and so I've found myself in a position with some ideas to be able to help the place I call home. We have a few new updates that are going to be coming out as far as the collabed lock staking nodes, so that'll be pretty interesting. We did just add a couple stable options to our reward pools. We figured that might help in this market just because some people prefer safety. You don't want to have to hold a risky new project's coin completely. You know, that's 100% exposure. Whereas if you do USDC or we added MUSD,
That's
but I'm pretty.
super interesting, man. I didn't even think about that. And I apologize to the Thunder community. We should have had a USDC Thunder pool from the start. And
Yeah, we wish we would have had it from the start.
Looking back, I don't know why we didn't. Yeah.
Well, we asked our community, how would you guys feel if we rolled back a little bit and added a stable pool? And the response is overwhelmingly positive. So it's like, all right, well, I guess we're doing that. I just wanted to make sure we included MUSD because not a lot of other platforms are using that stable coin, and people are wondering about its use and is it really a stable coin and whatever. I'm thinking long term, really.
Yeah, and on that note, on that long-term note, we'll be starting a USDC pool immediately because this is not a bad time to pair your favorite coin with a stable coin like USDC. Because on the
Exactly.
board, what are you doing but accumulating more of the stable side of the pair? Yeah.
Now, I thought MUSD was put on hold or stopped.
It
So
was
from my end,
postponed at first, but it's definitely live because it went under.
yeah, you can borrow it. You can use it for leveraged farming on SingleFi and Annex. You can get up to 3 or 4 times leverage using MUSD for a long position.
Okay, cool. I thought that,
For our
that maybe I
listeners,
just saw.
we just I'm not promoting leverage at this point.
Yeah, that's a horrible idea right now. But no, I've been so excited because it's like, honestly, I thought no, Uton just never talked to anybody. Like maybe he doesn't even actually go on Telegram. And now I'm actually talking with him and throwing ideas by him and getting critique, and you know, it's just like, oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah, no, that reminds me of back in the early days when I was reaching out to all these project leads when I was just a nobody around here. I mean, I'm still just a nobody around here, but I've been doing
That's
this
100% what I'm going through right now with all the collabs I'm trying to figure out and all the seeing who's friendly toward us and what we can do to continue to establish our place here in, you know, the community as a whole.
You're talking for Dark Crystal.
Yes.
Yeah. Just for
it's a lot of work. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah. I mean, I respect it. The people, I see a lot of people that are turning up the heat when the going gets tough right now. A lot of people, like Gabriel stepping up into leadership roles, and Murphy, or people that are branching out and taking on multiple projects as a community manager or dev or mod, just getting their hands into more pots when we're in this present situation. Like, I respect that shit.
One thing I ran into this morning that I never really thought about. Anyways, it really is different when you're the one that's in the chat room that's expected to reasonably deal with the FUD person. Like when you're just a community member, you can say whatever. Like when you're the mod, you're like, how do I do this?
Yeah, tell me about it. It's struggling.
But,
I
well, thank you guys for
I
letting me
gotta
talk.
tip my hat to both of you because I have no idea.
Yeah, you can't go about it too viciously or like too much like an asshat, because that gives a bad image of the project, and you don't know who's watching. And also, if they're only flooding because they're scared of their own bags, you don't want to piss them off and make them sell at a loss, because that's not good either.
Yeah, and it's a hair trigger. They're on a hair trigger at that point.
Yeah.
D3, you gotta mute up when you're not speaking. There's an echo.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. People are more commonly in that situation, I think, these days, and it's important that we're there to extend a helping hand. You know, whether it's like holding a Thunder token for somebody that just like needs liquidity. I've seen that a couple of times going down in the Discord, and like that's dope because the community just steps right up before I can even get there to be like, hey, like I'll hold it for you or whatever. But yeah, it's like we can't get too emotional about stuff like that because people are making real life decisions with their crypto finances right now, for sure. I mean, nobody's not. Doesn't matter how much you had in the game. Lords of Crow.
I was just going to say, we kind of talked about this in our space earlier this morning. And, I think it's also a great time for us to kind of educate our own community members and everything like that, too. Those who maybe are new to the space and, don't quite know what direction to take, especially if they're at a loss right now. Now is the time to kind of build them back up and educate them and show them how to use our project, show them what utility we have, and build, and just like I said, build them up right back up as well.
Yes, sir. There is no lack of good opportunities around here on Chronos still. Like, shout out to Steakhouse. The Steakhouse is still putting out for me daily. And shout out to Shit Talkers. Sorry, Nat, that like brought even more spotlight. Because yes, TVL goes up and down in these things. It's important that the community was able to see that. It's all part of the mechanics. Like,
well, I always say, as long as you know what you're getting into. I mean, there is, the whole, it's a Ponzi scheme and so on and so forth. It's like, even if it is, as long as they're transparent about it and you know exactly what you're getting into, then you make your own decision. It's an educated decision. And that's one thing like that you've done with it the entire time, is you've been completely transparent, told everyone, what it is, and, that's really just all we ask for.
Yeah, man. And we're trying to go even a little bit extra, just to try and even the playing field as much as possible and promote the referral codes of people who got in most recently. So hopefully, they don't feel like they're getting the shit end of the stick, because the referral codes are what makes that whole thing go round. And we've been doing it for a month, I feel like, already. Maybe less. Maybe 3 weeks. But yeah, we gotta give them a lot of props at this point in the game, because they really did. They laid low when there were a lot of shots being fired, and then right when Dave was making his exit, they come in with the haymaker. Just, wow!
I love that little video I saw.
That video is better every time I watch it.
I just wanted to say real quick, because I do got to go. Thank you for letting me come up here and speak, Alpha.
Yeah, man, anytime. Oh, happy 420, everybody!
Hey, it's that time.
Yeah, see, we need Nat here for more than just the profanities. Uh-oh, I just got a Robinhood notification. What do you guys think? Up or down?
That's going to be down.
That'd be down, Bob. Nope, it's a bounce. It's a bounce from Compound. Compound just bounced 3% in the past hour.
I figured it was going to be BTC being like, hey, I'm at 16. See you at 6.
No, like they let me hold Compound in a custodial wallet on Robinhood for some reason.
Robinhood's weird to me.
And ETH is ripping. ETH is up 5% in the past hour. 950 up from 925. Wait a second. We went under 900. I missed that. Right after we started the show, it went to 890. But that's how it goes, y'all. Like, have you ever watched the charts when we do these shows? Crow goes up, ETH goes up every time.
I'm so upset. Like, we better have these prices next week this time because I don't get paid till Thursday.
Yeah, man, I need another paycheck. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm going to unload some more of these sneakers. We got time, y'all. We got time. No mo FOMO. NOMOFO.
Hey, Alpha, did Puss X talk about his mint tomorrow? That's pretty cool.
Wait, was he up here? He was. And then what happened?
Now somebody did.
Puss X was up here. And yeah, there's a mint on
Kronos Bay. Yeah, so it's 69.69 is the the total supply, and then they're minting for 69 Crow, and it's beautiful art, man. And they stake as well on Kronos Bay, and you can boost them with coyotes.
Wicked, man.
Yeah, man. Yo, honestly take a look. If you can head over to Kronos Bay, it's got a little flash of like all of them there. Like man, it's cool. Like it's really cool looking at them.
I'm waiting for them to get in the DeFi wallet, in the dApps. I told Ken, I was like, bro, I'm not even going on Kronos Bay until you put it in the dApps.
Yeah, man, it's too hard to like. What am I supposed to navigate through Google and like come on now, like what is this?
Help a brother out. Where's Carl? Carl's here. Carl, how'd you do that? That was pretty quick. That was the quickest we've seen.
Do what? Sorry, I had a Discord thing going on right now.
Get boomers in the dApps.
Oh, I've been in those guys' ears from like January on Telegram, like bombing the hell out of them every day.
Gotcha.
And then there was two things. One, you have to actually apply. If you didn't know that, there's like an actual application, and then they don't just dApp. You have to have like a reason for it. So like, for example, like our game is being played. So we've done, I don't know, I got to look at it, something ridiculous, like 24,000 transactions for Child Time in this week alone. And like 30% of our users are DeFi app users. So that was my basically plea to them, was like, look, the third of our users use the DeFi app and they won't go to MetaMask, but every day I convert more people to MetaMask because your app isn't working. Because like for iOS users on the DeFi app, if you're not whitelisted, there's a bunch of like iOS language bugs that go between the DeFi app and like websites and stuff. So
yeah,
basically,
man, it's terrible.
It was just like a soft, very polite, continuous amount of threats of like, I'm going to continue to convert people off your app if you don't whitelist us, because I got the transactions, they're there, you can see them, got the users, they're using it now, so get us.
You hear that, everybody? Passive aggressive veiled threats work.
Love it.
You just got to do it. You got like it's like I said, you got to show the, I don't know. We had to show the transaction history. We had to show a verified contract, and they had to agree. I mean, we had our application denied like 4 times leading up to it. So just keep doing it, basically, is what I would tell people.
None of us knew about that application. It was just a mystery. Literally until right now.
Honestly, it took us like months of like applying or like talking to them in Telegram, just like random stuff, like because you can't even. There's no like
This
dev
is what
panel.
happens when it's too good. They rug you.
Yeah.
He's
There's
giving
no.
us.
Am I rugging on you?
Nope. Now you're good. Now you're back.
Okay. Because the initial reason we reached out is because there's no dev panel on the DeFi app. So like our devs, working, trying to like match up on MetaMask, make sure everything works on the mobile side and desktop side. And there was no way for them to debug on the DeFi app. Again, a wonderful feature of the wonderful app that they've developed is there's no development friendliness. So we kept like having to ask them questions, and then eventually got to the point where I was just asking them all the time. And then after about a month and a half of me asking them to get whitelisted, they finally told me why. They're like, "Oh, you need to apply." And I'm like, "Well, thanks for telling me that there's an application for this." And then, like I said, we got rejected like 3 or 4 times, and then eventually it took
Where do they
Chowtime
have
to
this
push us over.
application? Like, who do you have to go to get this application?
I'll just link it to you. I'll just link it to whoever wants it. I don't even know where it's at, honestly. It just takes you to a website to apply. In the Telegram, they actually.
I'll vouch for Carl. You can click this link, everybody.
Yeah. I mean, it literally. This is just how the world works. Sometimes with these things, you just need to. It's not a Web3 thing. I think that's just a business thing. Sometimes it just takes being very aggressive and constantly in people's ear, and you become a point where like you're more. It's easier to just comply than to keep telling me no. Is essentially how I approached it with them.
The Shawshank Redemption approach. This is what Texas tells me every day. He's like, you got to be like Shawshank Redemption. I write them a letter every day. It works.
I believe
I'm
it.
surprised that like
Not like the Unibomber, right?
I know, like, because like Loop, all the launch pads are on there. Like, even I know I've seen a lot of like trying to push Crocy on there, but Chronos Bay is on there, so I don't understand why Crocy. That's just a weird one, right? Because Chronos Bay is on there, isn't it?
Yeah, at the bottom, I believe it's in the middle ones and the popular ones there. But yeah, it's so weird that like Crocy, like the NFT platform for anybody to buy, trade, and whatever is not listed on it.
Yeah, it's just their thing when they initially, again, because it was a lot of like runaround of like, oh, we don't list unless you're minted, and okay, so then we mint it out, and we're like, okay, how about now? They're like, well, we don't list until you have like a reason for you to get listed. I was like, what does that mean? They're like, a lot of transactions, a lot of users. I'm like, okay. It was a lot of like carrot on the stick kind of situation, but you could, I'll DM. I meant to DM Bach actually the other day to send him the application.
Has everybody been making their meals there on Chow Time and the Boomer Squad? Because man, making those meals, that's a blast. Yeah.
Speaking of the DeFi wallet, like the DeFi wallet was oofking me, and I had a meal that was looking good, bro. Broccoli was going for like 30, and turkey was going for like 20. So I was at like 75 for a non-gold plate meal. And this was my first meal, right? And I was like, all right, let's go. And I go to turn it in, and it's just like spinning at the top, like your meal is being. So it was not the Boomer's fault. Like, this is again DeFi wallet go, and
yeah.
By the time I got to MetaMask, because of course, like I do way too much at one time, and it wasn't until the next day, and then broccoli was goddamn like 10 and turkey was 15, and I was like, what the hell?
Broccoli's funny because every 10% it goes up or down 10 growth basically. But yeah, there's 20,000 meals for the game to complete, and there's already been 12,360 meals turned in.
I'm holding my ice cream though. I'm no dummy. I'm holding my ice cream.
Yeah,
ice
man.
cream is gonna be the biggest game of chicken. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna last forever.
Yo, I'm holding that ice cream. Yeah, that's gonna go forever because nobody wants to get rid of their ice cream. Like
that
nobody.
Is melting in my cold dead hands. That ice cream. You don't want to test a bunch of degens with some diamond hand games, bro. It's like, who's holding that ice cream? Let's go.
This is why. So like, okay, so Chow Time. This is the reason why we did it, and the reason why we fronted 40% of the pot. So like 400,000 Crow went out to the holders to play. The whole pot was $1 million. There's only, I think, 6,000 tokens left out of the 100,000 tokens to mint. So 94,000 tokens have been minted for Chow Time. And like I said, over half of it's been already paid back. The rest will get paid back as people play. we're excited for Boom Rooms, but man, like when we go Zag, which is the next game after Boom Rooms, like the Degen and Zag is like 10x this stuff. It's gonna be fun. I think people are gonna love Zag.
Danger
Super
Zone.
excited about that.
I'm down. You know I'm down. I might
It's
stack up
been a
more boomers.
blast though,
Boomers
regardless.
have
Like
not
it's
been
been
dropping
sick.
with the market though. Boomers did not like get affordable this week or anything.
They did not. No. Our floor hasn't. I mean, it's gone up this week because I mean a lot of it has to do with obviously people turning in their meals, but I've liked where it stayed. It's not like gone stupid, so people could still get in at a decent price, especially with Crow being where it's at. So I like it to kind of keep hovering in the 600s would be great. So more people can. We want to get more people in.
Guys, if you're looking
project,
at BTC now, like I think this is the bottom, and it's starting to pull.
Yo, no, don't. What's it at?
What's up, bro?
What's it at? You're scaring me here.
Right, mate, it's mooning, bro. It's just hit the bottom. It's mooning.
Right, it hit the bottom because, like, I was just telling these guys, ETH just kicked up from 890 to 950.
Yeah, I'm in.
Man,
It's
Alpha,
done.
like
It's
you might
over.
be spot on. It's
Let's
not
go.
over. Alpha, don't be like that.
Nah,
No,
it's gonna
it's not
pull back.
over.
It's gonna pull back. There's
I'm kidding.
high
I'm
volume
kidding.
at 18078 around there. The next candle, I reckon, will whip down. Great entry.
Yo,
But what
so
about
fly.
second bottom?
No, there is no
I'm telling you,
second bottom. Don't tell me there's a second bottom.
I sold those sneakers for a goddamn reason. I told y'all I sold my Royals, my Jordan 1 Royals, like 2017, maybe 16. No, doesn't matter. We're talking about a $700 pair of sneakers. Sold them when ETH was at 2,600. I was stacking back then. I was like, 26. This is it. No. Today I did the same thing. And I hit that 925. I thought that was the bottom. But hell, nobody hits the actual bottom. 890 is a I'm not even going there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right? But at the same time, who the fuck knows?
Yo, honestly, I think you're 100% spot on. Like a lot of the miners right now are just like, they're like, hey, I can, buy groceries or I can pay my power bills,
Yeah, there's a lot of real life cryptocurrency
Like I have
transactions.
a baby miner.
Man,
run it till it explodes.
We lost you, man.
Morpheus says, if you're going in the Matrix, plug in 100%. Don't be like loose cable, because then you're going to sound like this.
Yeah, tighten all your connections. Puss X is back up here. Puss X. How's the audio? Tell us about the drop.
Yo, guys, I've been listening to you. Thank you for a beautiful space. And thank you for your time. About the drop, I mean, there's so many things to say. I mean, but in general, I just try to shortly kind of introduce a couple of things. It's I don't know if people are familiar with the original PUSX collection. It was deleted on CDC, originally started on OpenSea, and eventually I'm going to finish it there, arriving at 1001. And this time I was approached by BACC guys and the community to do kind of a collaboration where they will do the developers part and I'll try to do my art. And eventually, yeah, we did some very interesting kind of artistic experiment, and I think it is. I mean, it is something new in the NFT space. It's beautiful. They kind of gave opportunity for some experimental art to happen, and where this generative kind of capabilities of technology today are used to kind of create artworks. So there is actually a lot of potential there to be explored how the things work. And PussX actually proved to be a very kind of interesting concept to be used to generate things. So yeah, I prepared like almost 200 different traits in like I think 9 categories.
Is this your first generative work?
Yeah,
All right,
exactly.
this is very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for asking, because this was actually I wanted to do this for a long time, and I've been exploring PussX through this OS collection, like just exploring the kind of geometrical capabilities. So when this opportunity arrived, I really already had kind of worked on the concept. I get to know with what it can do, and I mean, I tried to use this opportunity the best I can, but of course, while you are doing on the project, you already feel and you already know what you should do better next time, but it is a kind of place to explore. And, this collaboration was a really, really interesting thing. And I hope people will like the art and at least, find it interesting and will hold a couple of seconds to look at it, maybe think about it and try to understand. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. I think people really do connect with it, whether it's, I think on a bunch of different levels, because I've heard all walks of life connect to your artwork over the past 7 months that I've been here, and it's really cool to see. Honestly.
I'm glad you mentioned it, and thank you for saying it, bro.
I'm psyched that you're here, and I'm surprised you're not wearing your own artwork, to tell you the truth.
Well, yeah, this is my kind of a protest towards Twitter, because this is my 3rd account. I mean, like officially, PussX is not allowed on Twitter, and I have appeal going on. Like I like doing this kind of ripping off the customer support, and I am not lazy to send, like, with CDC, I sent like 100 mails. Exchanged, I probably exchanged with every customer service personnel. Probably we chatted at least 2 times. And yeah, with Twitter too. So this time I sent them very long appeal. We're sending like some artistic facts and some examples and some links. So this time I really, next time now I'm preparing a Medium article. So if the appeal doesn't go this time too, I'm gonna send this Medium article that I'm writing tonight about the background of PussX, the scientific part of it, the academic part of it, artistic, the fun part, the symbolic part, the references, historical or contemporary culture, or all those things. I will try to put tonight in Medium article and let people just interact with it and see what's going on and get more familiar with it.
So yeah, if anybody's not familiar with what happened with PussX, the original mint was on CDC, and then just due to their views or whatever, he was frozen out of that, and then he had to go through all the customer service to get everything sort of rolling again. Yeah, and his new mint is going to be on Kronos Bay, and that's minting tomorrow. And we're going to run another space after Alpha's Coffee and Crow, just to talk about a little AMA for the mint on Kronos Bay.
Yeah, thank you, Alpha. Thank you so much, bro.
Yeah, man, and thanks for clarifying all this stuff, because a lot of it was just a mystery. Like, we were seeing so much of your artwork from Crolin. Our friend Crolin is in here every morning wearing your stuff. So that's,
yeah.
I didn't know it was against the law, but he doesn't care.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't get suspended. I mean, like, for me, the fact that someone is like using your art, for any kind of purpose, I really don't care. And especially in his case, because he's like consistent, and I don't know the guy, I really don't know the guy. This is after In the beginning, I was like even skeptical, but I let it be. I mean, it's good to think that someone can find some utility, whatever it is, But he is a cool guy, and I'm kind of honored to because this guy kind of kept PussX alive when I was banned and suspended and deleted and going through hell, and there's some things. My world was so different this time, and now I'm back and I see these guys here, and everybody's saying like Crowlin was here, we're changing pictures. So of course this is like a huge honor, and it's a good feeling, and it makes you kind of happy, I guess.
Both ways, man. No joke. We've been talking about you this whole time. Not every day, but it's definitely a fun conversation. It's been like one of the storylines that's been constant throughout our history here is the battle of PussX versus CDC versus Twitter. And you fit right in with the bad boys of Kronos. Shout out Bach Gang for reaching out to you and taking you in, because that's a perfect match, and that's what we like to see.
It took some time for this, like the bad side of the moon to get a bit developed, So want people to get kicked out, some more people to get kicked out. So yeah.
I hear you, man. What do we got? We have 30 minutes left. So concern. Sorry, truck noise.
I think I lost you, bro, but I'm not sure if I'm the only one.
Yeah, I think he's going into his car or whatever. Yeah, he's getting some McDonald's. He's got some Big Macs he needs to go pick up.
Everyone's been getting rugged. What's up, Morph?
Yo, so I just hit 1,600 followers, and
let's go.
First person to mint a morph gets 100 crow back.
Don't test me, man. I'm out in the truck, but I can make it happen. I can make it happen quick.
It's also because I like DGM numbers, but there's one number I don't really like, and that's 13, and I'm at 13% minted, so gotta do some crazy shit to get that number up. Oh, and I'm drawing some Crosquitos. Murphy, thank you for those great suggestions. Definitely gonna get a Ace of Spades incorporated with maybe a military bandana. Military bandana. I got a sushi and a Chromorphs bandana already, so if anyone has suggestion, please throw them at me, and I'll try to get them in the Crosquitos.
Crosquitos? We got so much stuff in the pipeline these days. It's wild. And Truck, my guy that's up here, hasn't even mentioned Purple Carpet today. Like, what is going on? I heard it was minting. I would love an update.
What the fuck in the truck? Tell us more.
Honestly. Truck. He's messing with us.
In fact, what?
Anybody got one? Anybody got a Purple Carpet?
Oh yeah, I minted a few yesterday or the other day. Yeah.
Murphy. So tell us what you know.
They're the incubation and promotional project. So if you are down in the listener and you are an artist and you maybe an introvert, they cater to you exactly. Like, so you approach them with your art, your project idea. They promote it for you, give you all the stuff you need, and then you know, in the background, get to just focus on your art. You know, because there's a lot of artists out there that just want to focus on that. They're not marketers, they're not developers, they're just artists, right? So they're a platform for you to be able to facilitate that. I mean, Trucks could tell you a lot more, and so could Mother, but that's what I got as far as the gist of it.
No, that's cool, man. Appreciate it. I was just checking ETH for a second. We could, I don't know, man. We could be seeing something here. Are you guys watching this?
This is why I love drawing. It takes my mind off the charts, and I can let you guys get heart attacks while I just chill out. But
I'm just saying, bro. It's higher highs and higher lows every single time.
Ooh.
For an hour now.
Well, you know, I listen to my consigliere, and he says 8K, so yeah, I'm not sure.
8K for Bitcoin?
That's what he says.
Hot damn. Well, we got some listeners coming up here. That's exciting. I'm excited.
Hey, Alpha, what's up, bro?
What up, legendary crazy horse?
So, I'm looking at the charts on ETH2, and that's on the 1 minute, right?
Yeah.
It is doing that on the 5 minute and the 15 minute. On the 4 hour, it's trending down. So what that's telling me is you're gonna get a little pump, but it's not gonna last.
Appreciate you, man.
I got a question for
someone needs to cut me down to size. I get excited at like anything.
I got a question for Puss X. Is he still here?
Sure, bro.
Do you plan on creating an LP with Crodix? Because I think that's
okay. Yeah. So yeah, I know. I mean, okay. I mean, I want to be. I'm not sure about it, actually, to be honest. You know, we'll see what's gonna happen, but this
Good.
is
Good
it's a
bro.
different. No, it's a different kind of art style. You know, different kind of thing. I mean, I am open for collaboration and talk and try to find some ways to collaborate, but I'm not sure that I can see how we can fit this simplicity in a way, geometrical kind of simplicity of Puss X.
Bro, this is very mature art talk, you know? And I appreciate
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you. I mean, I am for jokes, of course. I
because
with
here's
some
the jokes, right? And I'm not even trying to make them. That's how easy they are. I know it seems like they would fit together well, right? But like, the truth of the matter is, they don't. They don't.
They don't.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I say maybe there is space to kind of do collaboration, do some weird mutant kind of things, but it takes a lot of agreements, you know, a lot of both of the artists and both of the kind of project teams, actually, because now I'm more like a team, and you know, we need to agree on so many levels, you know, because you want to maintain your kind of consistency throughout the project. You know, you don't want to risk your reputation. Nobody wants to risk, you know, reputation, and you know, it's a tricky thing. I just want to say. I mean, I know it can be very inspiring in lots of ways, and there can be ways to maybe do some collaboration. But for now, I am not quite sure, and not that I'm not sure that it would take a lot of, I think, time and a lot of work to make it happen, you know.
Yeah, and that's where I think you and the creator of Crodix probably differ, because I don't know if you know Mooney, but he's not much of a work ethic guy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not in a way too. but it's just, when you have kind of your style, it's it's obviously very different styles, of doing things and representing things, and it's just, it's somehow it on the first sight it does not fit in this artistic kind of context, because I'm also, you see my nickname Familia X. I, for example, have a YouTube channel with like almost 700 subscribers, most of them students, where I teach them, give them tutorials on 3D programs, exams, geometry and stuff. So, it's more, I'm more have this kind of, this is POSIX is just a part of what I'm doing. So I really need to care about a lot of things when doing things. POSIX is on the border, it's like, it's okay, but it's not okay. And yeah, one step further from that is already a huge danger,
No, it's really cool what you do with the art. Like, we've never really talked about it, but I was introduced to it a long time ago, and I've seen a wide range of your work because of Crolin, and it really is remarkable what you do, and your background in geometry makes a lot of sense because it's very subtle.
Real quick, not to interrupt or knock you off topic, but you see that bot buying all that ETH? There's like 20 something buys of $63.99. Fucking crazy. So the bots are saying it's a buy. But no, man, I enjoy your artwork. I saw it floating around on CDC, and I was sad to see it go. Honestly, when I first seen a POSIX PFP, I thought I had to look and read the title to actually make out what it was, because that fucking thing looked like a car. So you really do some weird shit with it. So, and your art's unique. So, my hat's off to you, bro.
Bro, I mean, please, always with that kind of information and stuff you have, please interrupt any kind of talk, because it's cool. I like hearing that. This is for me that the other part of the NFT space, the charts is something that I want to get more from. I mean, the whole thing, you need to that's the beauty of it. You need to understand the whole industry. You need to understand the fine tech. You need to understand everything. And this is so inspiring and challenging and inviting.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's why this is my favorite place to be. That is why I do this every day, because I'm addicted to it. Like, truth be told, keep it a buck, I'm straight up addicted to this. I don't have enough eyes or ears to keep track of everything that's going on in this ecosystem. So, like, to have the TA people and the project leads and the consumers and the newbies and the OGs all in the same place every day, it's like, come on. Murphy, what up?
Hey, grow more. I'm your Huckleberry.
I'm your Huckleberry.
Yeah, I know. I just went and looked in Chronos Explorer, and I recognized number 314 as your mint, and also realized you were fast to jump on that, pushing us past 13%. So kudos to you.
Like a boss.
So I threw something up on the big board. It's about Michael Saylor being confronted with his leverage. So, click on it. It's a little information, insight on markets.
Do we know what his leverage number is? Like, how low does it have to go for? Because he's at like 1.7 billion in losses right now.
Yeah, so it's below his. It's actually below his average. I think he had an average of around like 15K for the longest time, and then he was buying towards the top. He brought his DCA to like 25K, so I believe it's below his DCA right now.
Oh yeah, big time. But not liquidation. Like, where would he have to be to get liquidated, I guess? Did they know that in the article? Or not liquidated completely, but whatever these positions are, if they know what. I didn't think he had leveraged Bitcoin. So that is news to me.
Yeah, so it shows in that article. It doesn't touch on his tolerance for him being liquidated, but it talks about him leveraging 2.2 billion off his Bitcoin holdings. So that guy is extremely over leveraged right now, and he's still a maxi. You know what I mean? So if smart people like this do dumb things, you know what I mean? I wouldn't say it's necessarily dumb because he has an outlook of like 10 years. So on the charts, you look at the charts on Bitcoin, consistently going up, outperforming any market. So his math and his intellect has him, he's a maxi in Bitcoin. He's one of the smartest people in the world, so you see him making moves like that, makes you feel a little bit better about your portfolio, so that's kind of why I put it up there.
Also, we got the United States that owns all that Bitcoin that they've seized. They're like diamond handers, so we got that going for us too.
Oh yeah, aren't they the biggest holder?
Yeah, due to seizures and stuff like that. Yeah.
That is ridiculous. Biggest holder?
Yes, sir.
That's just not right.
They should do what they do with all evidence, just burn it.
That would be great. I mean, we could lobby for that,
Wow, actually, yeah.
Lobby the government to burn all the seized Bitcoin.
Nah, they ain't gonna do that. What?
Pamp it.
They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. They're gonna DCA and get more. And here's why: if Bitcoin ever does become the world's reserve currency, you think the United States is gonna be left out? No, sir.
No, they want to hold enough to control it. They're never gonna burn it. But it would be funny to lobby them at this point in time when they're still acting like they could care less. Be like, all right, put your money where your mouth is and burn that bitch.
Yeah, so his average is at 30K. So yeah, we're way below that. But
I'm saying 1.6 billion is what I read.
Yeah,
this morning in losses.
And he's
or in unrealized loss,
And he's still holding his mud. He's saying that they're not going to be liquidated. So we'll see, man.
We shall see. We all shall see. That is all I can tell you.
I mean, it just all depends on what percentage he has leverage. So he probably doesn't have 100% leverage, right? So it's whatever that is.
There was a video that he done yesterday, an interview, and he speaks about how he's not a trader, he's a holder. So if anyone can find that video, it's well worth watching. It's like about 10-minute video.
The problem with Michael Saylor videos is every time I see one, I'm terrified that it's a scam. Like cloned video.
Oh, it's his voice, eh?
Yeah, oh my god, they go at him so hard with the scams on YouTube, and they make it look like it's coming from what's his holdings called? It's
MicroStrategy.
MicroStrategy, yeah. Like it looks legit every time I see it. And I won't click on his stuff. Murphy, what's up?
I just raised my hand to change the subject. Shout out Supreme. We have formed a little alliance, the Sushi Gang and the Island Thunder. to take down the lab in the Smoking Gorillas, and we have done that. Sushi Gang is first, Island Thunder is second. But Island Thunder being second, I'm a one-man fighting team. I got no help in here, y'all.
Well, once you mentioned it this morning, and Alpha put his pitch forward, I thought, yeah, you know what? You guys have given us the time of the day, so we've got to work together. So there you go. Thanks, Murph. And the funny thing is, both you and I are major holders of Lab, so there you go.
Oh yeah. I love the lab, right? It's all in good fun.
Speaking of Lab, Alpha hint.
What was the last part?
I said, speaking of Lab, Alpha hint.
Alpha Hint Lab? Am I not doing something? Am I
No, you're
missing
good.
something?
I'm just trying to be like not direct because I suck at Alpha.
I've got how many scientists do I have? What is the word with the lab? We should really have like more updates for the people on what's going on with the lab.
They have
They've
like
been
stuff
running.
going on in their Discord all the time. Like they've got games and stuff going on. I've been talking to Chronos Maximus quite a bit lately.
I think this week you'll see a fair bit more interaction on Twitter.
Okay.
That's convenient timing, huh?
Yeah, never count out my boys' lab. Never count.
Alpha. The
Now
last thing I
that
heard,
we've always said.
the last thing I heard on the lab, and this came from Gooding, about 2 weeks ago. So they had hired a back-end dev, like a really, really veteran in his trade. And they have some newer devs that this guy is kind of training in a sense, bringing them to par with what they want done for their decks and their launch pad and their NFTs. So that, I mean, his last update that is going well. The developer they got is extremely good at what he. That's a good thing. I don't know. I guess I rugged out, but yeah, I guess the development team is meshing well. So good things are in the works.
Nice.
Yeah, there's like one hang up and it's something silly, so like I'm sure that'll get done soon.
This is par for the course. I mean, I think we're all, and rightfully so, getting used to things getting pushed, you know? And I'm guilty of it over and over again, just like getting antsy about things and just wanting it to happen too fast. But we're better off taking our time here.
Totally.
How many CS are we holding on to, Alpha?
2? How many do I need? I think maybe 3.
Yeah.
You need at least 20. Come on.
At least 20. Yeah.
I have 30. Like what?
God damn it. All right. 20 or 30.
I got like 21, and then I got 500,000 fucking lab token that I bought high and I'm sitting on. Well, I didn't really buy.
That's so many lab tokens.
I bought it like
so many.
That's legendary. That's what that is.
And Diamond having the fuck out of them.
Lock them up for 90 days, baby.
Matek. Wagwan.
Or lock them up permanently.
Yo, what's going on, fam?
Chilling.
Crazy day. Hope everyone's good in the jungle on this fine Saturday. Happy Father's Day in advance to all of the fathers. You know, enjoy your kids tomorrow. Don't stress it. Puss X, big up. I hope the mint goes well. Welcome to the Bach fam. Good to look down in the crowd and see all those OG golden apes and all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, man, just been a crazy, crazy day dealing with IRL stuff. Oh, your package is on the way, Alpha. No, no puss in a bag thing. No long talking. But like, yeah, just wanted to shout out. There's another thing that Martech Networks does. We're actually product developers and garment manufacturers. Ain't really put it out there in the universe, but as time goes by, I'll reveal some of the other stuff that I'm doing out here in IRL. So if there's any projects that are out there that want to do full cut and sew merchandise, when I say cut and sew, that's from scratch. You're not buying it from like a merchandise company like Gildan, or getting some of them bullshit tees that don't fit, one wash throwaways. We do full cut and sew projects and all that kind of stuff, artwork development, like basically anything that you need made under the sun. One of my other companies manufactures all of that stuff. So like, hit me up.
This Yamanya. Yo, that shit blows my mind, dude. I saw the Bach announcement and I was like, come on now. This guy can't possibly be doing this on top of everything else. The real estate, the networking.
I'm Jamaican, bro. Jamaican. You know how the thing go. We got
Same boat, bro.
Let them know.
I'm living up to the stereotype. I got 15,000 jobs.
Yo, that is real talk, man.
So yeah,
That's
got
good.
some good stuff coming up. Open for collabs. Like, we all gonna win. Whatever I got in my bag of tricks, like, yo, Crow fam, you got it. Just hit me up. Peace, and I'm out. I'm going to a barbecue with my son right now. Later.
Wicked. Peace. Yes. Fuck.
Big love, Martech.
Shit gets me amped up, bro. We got 8 minutes left here, y'all, until our third and final 420. So, yeah, of the weekend.
It's been a great show. I really appreciated. It's been good. Thanks, Alpha.
Yes, sir. I appreciate everybody that comes through here. It's been steady good vibes all week in here, and like I can't stress enough like how rare that is. Because I've done plenty of jumping around this week, and like it's no shade. Like how can you avoid it? But I think what separates us in here is that it's just like it's a very authentic community, like we're not doing giveaways to get people in here. We're not forcing it down anybody's throat. We're just here every day. We got a rotating cast of OGs and newbies, and like we were saying today, chart people and NFT people, and it's just like can't help it.
Let me know if you want to sell out and start using giveaways to get more people in here.
Oh, we do some giveaways. I'm just saying, like, they happen after we start the show. And then you know how it goes in Crow Fam. Those things are like snowballs. You start a giveaway in a space, and then like 9 other people jump in like, I got some shit to give away too.
Honestly,
which can work out.
Here we go.
All good, bro. The giveaways are all good, bro. But if you look at it, like if you create a community based on giveaways, okay, is that really a community, or are they just here to earn something off us, right? Because you see with some other spaces, and this is the difference between Alpha and other spaces, is he's built a community not based on giveaways, right? He built a community based on the community. Community is the utility, and you see these other spaces that were doing some odd 30, 40,000, 50,000 giveaway, right? Where are those people now? I mean, honestly,
they should have done more giveaways instead of one.
It got harder and harder to do giveaways as the weeks went on. It's like, oh shit.
Well, they just used their whole giveaway budget at once. They're like, well, this will work.
Well, and the giveaway budget, it couldn't help but shrink by about 60%, no matter what you were holding besides stables.
That too, if you're like long term trying to do giveaways. Maybe that's why they went in one shot. They're like, maybe this is going to depreciate. I know it.
No, I'm saying, and this really shook the trees of every single project. You know, it's like if you couldn't handle a hit to the budget, you were gone. And we've seen it. We've seen it over and over again. But like we've also heard some really cool stories about like where things go on the back end. Like God, what was that one we were just talking about earlier in the space? I'm gonna have to go check the tapes. It was they doxed themselves. The goblins doxed themselves and tanked the floor, but rose the floor of the
The
project
Illuminati.
that they came from. Yeah, that was such a cool story. I dig it. Four minutes, roll them up. Shout out 21's in here, Troopers, Work, Jello.
I shot you a DM, Alpha. Whenever you're not busy, bro. Check it out.
Oh, hell yeah, man. And as soon as we win these playoffs, it's back to full-time NFTs for me, man. Baseball season, even baseball season goes by faster with NFTs. Because I swear it just started. But, like, baseball season is supposed to be long. Like, I remember baseball season being long.
Yo, shout out my man Gabriel down there taking over the Chrono. That's badass.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Was that
And
good?
Zeus,
I mean, I tried.
That was really good.
One of the best voices on Twitter, for sure. I try to do it all the time. I can't really pull it off. But it's a boomer. It's a boomer.
I think you're revisiting your acting days, and that one was 10 out of 10.
And you know who
Get
I was
Alpha.
thinking about? I was.
My wife was
happened,
wanting to know
like,
what movie you're in.
Yo, we're gonna leave that a mystery because I'm trying to change the subject. Y'all know where Carly went? Because, like, she disappeared, and that, like,
Wasn't she the one wanting to sell her token in the Discord? Hang on.
no.
Don't tell me you're missing
Was it?
Carly now.
I'm just. You don't know what you got till it's gone.
Yeah, bro. She's got a good heart, man, but she got a potty mouth.
Yeah, that's true. We traded her for Natalie. And we're doing all right in here. We're doing all right. Did we have a show this morning? No. Was that yesterday that we did Lady Apes? There's a great show yesterday. Yeah, Lady Apes from yesterday was a great show. And I don't know. I feel like it went under the radar. I should go find it and pin it up here. And can you guys tell me real quick before our final 420 here? Natalie was wondering, because she doesn't see pinned tweets when she goes back to listen to the spaces.
Yeah, sometimes like I've got an Android and I don't see them either.
Is it an Android thing?
I don't know. It may be.
Does anybody with an iPhone ever listen back? And do you know or remember if you could see the tweets?
I don't ever go back and listen to spaces. I don't know if it's because I'm too busy or I'm in another space.
Yeah, if you're in spaces all the time, it's understandable. But happy 420, everybody. We did it again. We made it through all three. We made it through a whole week.
Get us out of here.
What happened?
I said have Zoo NFT close us out.
Zoo NFT close us out, dude.
Happy 420, y'all. Remember, own your keys, own your crypto. brush your teeth.
And wipe your
Go,
ass.
baby, go.
All right. Have a good one, y'all.
That was awesome. I couldn't say it better myself, but I will. Drink some water, brush your teeth, floss those puppies, and own your keys, own your crypto. Don't ever tell your seed phrase to anybody. Why would you do such a thing? And we will see you hopefully tomorrow at some point. Happy Father's Day, everybody. Lots of love. Crow fam for life. Caw-caw.